So hello everyone. Today we have a special guest on our channel. We have Arnabi. So Arnabi, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, sure, Ashish. So, first of all, thank you for calling me in your channel again. So, my name is Arnabi Mitra. Currently, I'm working in one of the FANG company as a SD. So, I started my career from 2020. Then, I joined Infosys as a digital specialist engineer and then cracked Power Programmer. And for that reason, I came to your channel before as
Yeah.
well. Now, then after I cracked Amazon and currently working there as a SD.
Mhm. Yeah. So Arnabi is here to talk about how to crack FANG companies or product-based companies. So Arnabi, what according to you is a good strategy that someone can use to get to their dream company, either a FANG company or any other product-based company?
Yeah. So to land into the product based company, one thing we know that DSA is a must
Yeah.
requirement. So
Yes.
we can like make this strategy in two ways. So first
Mhm.
thing is obviously DSA, like coding preparation, and the second thing will be something about project or our portfolio that will help us to make a strong CV so that
Hmm.
our CV is getting selected and we are getting called.
Yes.
So if I come to the like first point, DSA point, so we know that we start from
Hmm.
basics. But in the product based company, we need to know the advanced levels of data structures and algorithm. So we need to be very much prepared for
Hmm.
that.
Yes.
And if I come to the project part, so there will be like we need to focus most on maybe some full stack development. For example, MERN stack is in demand. So if
Yeah.
you have a very good MERN stack project, maybe some e-commerce application or some cloning application, then it's surely going to impact your CV, and the chance of getting your CV selected is higher.
Hmm.
Now here like some points I want to mention, that even though you are having these things, make sure that your CV is a very good way it's there, because I have done a lot of resume
Hmm.
review in some days, and I have
Yeah.
seen that people are having their projects but they are not showing it.
Hmm.
Even there are people who are very much good at DSA, but they are mentioning only they have 5 star
Hmm.
in HackerRank. And nowadays, having 5 star in HackerRank is not
No
that
big deal. Yeah.
not a big deal. Instead, give your lead code or maybe code chef profile thing.
Hmm.
So make sure your CV is is
Hmm.
in making such a way that it will get selected. And
Yeah.
once your CV is selected, mostly the DSA part, like if you covered the obviously lead code is there, and if
Hmm.
you covered the SD sheets like Lovable's SD sheet and Striver's SD sheets, those two are very much famous. So if you are able to complete any of them, then I would suggest like you are prepared with your fan, and next thing like you should start to apply. So this is a very I just said it very short way, but it's like total journey or total process. I know it will take time, but it's your journey, and make sure that whoever is learning your process are same. So in my top mate session, I have seen many students who are saying like they started with DSA but they are
Hmm.
not able to do the code. Even it happens like they try to do some code with which they don't have knowledge.
Hmm.
So I do suggest them to follow specific way, follow specific pattern, so that you can make a like good progress in DSA. Otherwise, I have seen people that they start coding, but after some point of time, they just lose hope and get
Hmm.
disappointed and think I cannot do it. So it's not like that. Like I was also not very much good at coding at least till my college, and I just grew after I joined Infosys, after my training is done and all, and then I started all my preparation and all. So even if like you dream to become in a like land in a coding product based company, then you can obviously do it. So it's like my suggestion, or the strategy you can say.
So, can you tell us something about your journey, how you started to learn coding and DSA?
So as I mentioned last time, I started like last year 21. So that time, as I said as well, that I was mostly preparing for the power programmer
Mhm.
role in Infosys that I have to crack. And we know that that is like famous. Like
Yeah.
if you can crack power programmer,
Yeah,
you
you
can
can do
crack
anything.
anything. So actually, it
Yeah.
like happened like it was not like limited because I had to prepare with my DSA and all. So I started lead code. That time the Bubbles SD sheet was not present. I was following Stiver's SD sheet.
Mm.
And other than that, I followed resources like Interview Bit and Lead Code, this two only. So from there, I just used to practice, and obviously used to practice in such a manner. So like I in my YouTube channel as well. So if you can give my YouTube link, so I have
Yeah.
mentioned some points and my journeys as well. There I have briefly mentioned like whatever I did, and from there, so like as a short, I can say like mostly lead code in a specific way, not that I used to solve whatever question I got. Maybe started with array, string, linked list, those basics, and going to some basics algorithm like binary search algorithm, two pointers. They have a lot of
Mhm.
applications of them.
Yes.
And then coming to the advanced algorithm like greedy DP, and then finally learning tree graph. So take me forward channel, I used to follow.
Mhm.
Other than that, prep coding channel, these two channel mainly I used to follow that time. And for like doing some projects and all, I had a course on Udemy. From there I
Mhm.
just completed one course. And anyway, like parallelly I was working, so I had the industry level knowledge a little. So my project part was mostly on that case. So like combining that, and then finally I worked on a CV. I made sure that I'm making a latex based CV, so that the chance of getting it selected is more like one page CV with all the details
Mhm.
and all. And then finally I started applying. So it was like uh, maybe June, July, that time I started applying, and finally I got like my offer letter came in March, and then I resigned. So this it was a
Mhm.
long process actually. From 21 I started, like it took 5 to 6 months for preparation, and then
Mhm.
applying, and the whole round, the interview round and all, it took a lot of time. So I can say like 1 year I was practicing,
Mhm.
revisioning each and everything. So this was happening.
Yeah. And I'll also give a link to Arnabi's channel in the description. She has a great channel where she has mentioned strategies to cracking good companies and has mentioned her own interview experience. And it'll really help you. So go follow her and subscribe to her channel. She has a really great channel. So again, thank you, Arnabi, for coming on my channel and mentioning this strategy and telling us about your journey. And I hope to have you again on my channel in the near future. So thank you.
Yeah, thank you to you as well for calling me in your channel. Thank you.